Joining me now is Geoff Kelly from investigative-post. Geoff, thanks so much for coming on the 5:30.
It's my pleasure.
We're talking about radioactive contamination in Niagara County. What is this all about, this lawsuit?
So this lawsuit was filed by a Lewiston man whose property on Upper Mountain Road near the golf course up there has been the subject of a 3-year, almost $7 million environmental cleanup by the EPA. The EPA excavated about 4,800 tons of radioactive waste from underneath his house and an adjacent property. He blames that radioactive waste for the cancer that killed his wife 2 years ago.
How did this family know who to go after legally, because they did take action?
Well, that's the crazy thing. And this is often an issue with this sort of environmental contamination and the health consequences. Who's responsible? How do you know whose waste it is? Well, in this case, the EPA, just 6 months after his wife died, was digging underneath his house in a crawl space, and they uncovered radioactive sands, slag, refractory brick, and 8 little metal cards printed upon which were the names of a Niagara Falls company, Titanium Alloys Manufacturing.
Pretty much a dead giveaway for this family.
It's a pretty good clue. And so he filed a lawsuit in April. It's being moved to federal court, apparently, trying to make this company responsible for his wife's death, for the loss of value in his property, et cetera.
What's the status of the case right now? Is just moving forward in the courts?
Yeah, and it's actually the second lawsuit that this Philip Palmieri of Lewiston has been party to. About 7 years ago, he and a bunch of other property owners in and around Niagara County sued a different family of companies, Union Carbide and its various affiliates, to try to assign responsibility to them for some of this waste.
Did you find in your investigation that there is widespread radioactive contamination in Niagara County?
Yeah, that's no secret, really. Government agencies, government regulators have been aware of it for some time. There are studies going back to the 70s and 80s that identified hotspots, at least 100 of them, really many more, throughout Niagara and Erie counties, all of which are the consequence of this sort of cavalier disposal of waste produced mostly like post-World War II.
Very interesting. It's going to be interesting even more so to see how this plays out in the courts.
Yeah, absolutely.
Geoff Kelly from investigative-post, thank you so much for joining us on the 5:30 today.